Hey guys, my name's Shahzeb Hussain, and today we're going to be talking about cartoons. And I'm going to title this as Should I Have Been Watching This When I Was Younger? Now, when I was young, there was nothing more I'd like to do than watch cartoons. I mean, which kid doesn't? They're funny, magical, and extremely entertaining. They have great animations, bright, vivid colors, and overall just very enjoyable to watch. I mean, what was better than coming home, from school at 6 o'clock, putting your TV on, watching cartoons, getting your bowl of cereal and just enjoying them. I mean, we had all the great stuff. We had Cartoon Network, we had Nickelodeon, Avatar, Disney Channel. It was great. I love Selena Gomez, by the way. And now most of us have moved on to adult cartoons, I mean, such as Family Guy, Simpsons, American Dad. We have all that great stuff now, but it doesn't matter because it doesn't matter whether you're a child or whether you're an adult, because cartoons are still very much a part of our lives. Even grown adults watch cartoons. I mean, when they take their children to the movies, so it's all there. Now there's some things that only cartoons can get away with, cartoon violence, and often it can be pretty hilarious. I know we all love Tom and Jerry, who didn't, but however, revisiting some of these cartoons, I can't help but notice that there were some things that I missed. I mean, that were in some of these hidden innuendos, the adult humor, often called as parental bonuses, and something that I never previously understood as a kid. But now when I go back to it, I'm like, whoa. I should have noticed this stuff, and it's quite surprising how I never got this stuff before. But then again, it just shows that it really wasn't meant for kids. But then again, you think, why is it here in the first place if it's aimed for kids? It's actually quite surprising. I mean, here are TV shows aimed at kids, yet they have the adult humor or the parental bonuses incorporated. And I can't help myself, but I can't help but ask myself, should I have really been watching this as a kid? Should I have really been watching this as a kid? I mean, even though understanding these hidden jokes makes me appreciate these cartoons much more, because I mean, for me it's like it adds a completely new, different aspect to it. It makes it more enjoyable, because there are some things that I didn't get, and now when I'm looking at them, I'm like, if I understood this before, it would have been so much better. I can't comprehend as to how my younger self didn't catch on to these things, but take this picture for example. I'm sure we all remember Powerpuff Girls, right? Powerpuff Girls. And I'm sure many of you even remember this scene. Surprised? Yeah, you shouldn't be, because in fact adult humor is in a lot of cartoons. It's nothing new. Pixar uses them all the time. In Toy Story, Cars, WALL-E, a lot of them, everything has adult humor, and if they didn't have these adult humor or these parental bonuses, I don't know what would happen, but some of these parents might just pull their hair out in the theater. But overall, these parental bonuses just make everything so much more enjoyable, because in my opinion, it's completely fine for these adult jokes to be there, because as long as the children don't catch on to it, and I mean, if I didn't get it, that obviously meant that it worked. I mean, that's what's only for the adults to catch on to some of these things. Now take this video clip for example. There was a cartoon called Two Stupid Dogs. I don't even know if you guys remember this, but Two Stupid Dogs, the really short one and the really fat one, that one, right? So if you look at if you go on my article that I've posted right at the 4-minute mark, you'll see exactly what I mean. But for those of you who don't go to the article, here's the video itself.
Sheesh, this is caca. Why do people come here?
Now, my parents never really paid attention to these cartoons because they were cartoons, right? They weren't. I mean, if it's aimed for kids, I mean, if it's meant for kids, it's just meant for children. I mean, they're not going to sit through and watch cartoons every day with me. But I remember the first time I watched Family Guy with my dad. Yeah, it got pretty awkward. Now, as a responsible adult, at least make sure a child isn't educating himself with such filth. And then we think, where did he learn that? Where did he go wrong? Where did I go wrong? But revisiting these cartoons and understanding all of it makes each and every episode feel so much. It just brings a new aspect to things. It fills me. It fills me with all these nostalgic feelings, and also makes me realize the steps I need to take when I have my own little Rugrats. See what I did there? Rugrats. Anyway, are you vigilant when your children around you are watching cartoons? Do you see what they're watching? Have you ever caught on to these these parental bonuses? Thanks, I'm Shahzeb Hussain, and you guys can follow me on Twitter at, yeah.